back to the Real Deal Sports Show. It's your boy J-GILLZ. We got another special guest in the building, Super Bowl 60, and this one's hitting a little close to home because, as y'all know, we got the New England Patriots versus Seattle Seahawks. And the last time that we saw those two teams facing off, we had our guest right there in that situation, man. We got Trey Flowers in the building, two-time Super Bowl champion, former New England Patriot. Trey, how you feeling, man?
What's up, man? I'm glad to be on. Glad to be here. You know, around the Super Bowl, around his presence, man. It's,
Absolutely.
You know, it's a great atmosphere for football and football fans. So, yeah.
Most definitely. So talk to us about, you know, your former team. What does it mean to have that prestigious organization that had some dog days over the last couple of years, but found their way back to glory?
Man, it's you know, it's just a testament to the foundation of that organization, right? Like you change your coach, you change your players just about every year. New team, new system, new schemes, but the same old results. So, man, it's a shout out to just the foundational work of that organization from the top down, and you know, you can dress it up differently, but you're gonna get the same results. So.
Yeah, it shows you that coaching matters.
Yeah.
Coaching matters. You had a couple of rough years there, had to change the coach there.
Yeah.
What is it that Mike Vrabel brought to the table that turned this team around so quickly?
Yeah, one thing I see is obviously him being a player and understanding from the player's aspect, player point of view, getting those guys to buy in as quickly as possible, right? So
right.
He knows what it takes for players to buy in, what to say, how to present it, and so I think that would a testament to just the quick turnaround. I mean, you know, a lot of people, you know, probably didn't put them in the Super Bowl running, but you know, when you got a coach like that with the attitude that he has, you know, what he brings to the game, man. I think those players, matter of fact, I know those players really want to play for him, and you know, when you got players like that, you know, you're going to be successful.
Were you at all surprised? Obviously, a lot of talk around this Hall of Fame. You know, you got ties to not one, but two people snubbed. Owner Robert Kraft, and of course, the Billy Goat himself, Bill Belichick. Were you at all surprised that none of them were able to get in this first ballot?
Definitely surprised, man. I mean, when you think about the resume that they put up, man, how decorated it is, man, it's like, all right, well, who will you put? Who is qualified for the first?
Most definitely.
Who qualified first ballot? So at that point, man, I do think they are lowering the standard now, or raising the standard. If he's not first ballot, you can't put nobody first.
So don't you think it's more about like or dislike, or just have just say, hey, I can get back at them now. Yeah, being petty.
Yeah, I do feel it's a different vendetta, you know, out against a man that.
It's definitely not the record. Not his resume.
Yeah, it's not the resume at all, man. But you know, if I know Coach or Robert Kraft, man. The individual things don't necessarily matter for them. For them to, I know for Kraft, especially in this moment, to see his team in the Super Bowl and have a chance to win. I mean, that's what he would like. So, and I mean, you know, Belichick, he got the respect from all the players and people that is valued enough to have respect from. So.
With Belichick in tight games or any game, would he take over the play calling on defense during the game? Would he?
Man, that would be above my pay grade. I'm
just curious.
Yeah, but he would. You would see him kind of come and talk to the defense. Say different things, do different culture points. I don't know if he taking over the play call per se, but he would. You know, if he sees something, he'll make that change.
Going back to the defense, are you surprised at all that one of your coaches, especially playing your position, Brian Flores, 10 head coaching jobs, not one black man hired, but then you got a guy like Flo, who former coach of the Dolphins. Obviously, we know his things, but you see what he's doing with the Minnesota defense. He was your coach as well. Are you surprised at all that he wasn't able to come out with a job?
Yeah, man. I mean, it's a lot to say with that situation, like what you pointed to, man. You got 10 10 vacancies, not one black coach.
Come on, man.
I mean, you know, you gotta look at it a little bit
Yes,
different.
come on,
yeah,
man.
yeah, you gotta look at that deeper. And but of course, his resume, you know, obviously from New England, and even in Miami, I think he did pretty good.
Absolutely.
You know, he did good enough to, you know, put his name in the hat when it comes to any coaching carousel that's happening. So.
And you got a new venture going on.
Yeah.
Talk to us about your public speaking.
Yeah.
And how that's excelling, and you know the programs that you have going.
Yeah. So you know, for me, it was a little different for me. I wasn't much of a talker when I played the game, but you know, I got some revelation through God through my walk with my faith. You know, God said, "Man, listen." Well, I told God, I said, "Look, you did your thing. It's time for me to do my thing. It's time for me to do your will."
Wow.
You know, it's a lot of my speeches or talks are faith-based. You know, I talk about just how the Word has revealed in my life, and
Absolutely.
you know, gave me encouragement and inspiration. So that's what I want to do to those who hear my speeches.
Well, that's good. You're never supposed to bury your gift. You know what I mean? The Summit gave one. Obviously, you know, you gave you the gift to play, but now you've been able to utilize this new gift. Man, you know, that's going to go out and double. So we definitely, you know, can't wait to see you continue to excel and do that, man.
For sure.
And thank you so much for coming on Real Deal Sports Show. We appreciate it, man. Show those rings. Just have those rings.
Right.
Up to people.
We ain't even going to ask you who you think going to win. We already ain't going to ask you.
Man, that's outstanding.
You know who I'm betting on.
Exactly.
We see that for sure.
Nothing wrong with that.
Thank you so much, Trey Flowers, for coming on Real Deal Sports Show, powered by OnStage Plus Television Network. We'll be right back with our next guest.